You have been doing Evos wrong. However, it's not really your fault. Evolutions is by far the best feature that's been added to FUT since the World Cup mode came to Ultimate Team. Having the ability to improve your favourite cards without a promo or a team of the week really opens the canvas for what players are accessible to you in building your teams. However, you are having meta players forced on you. When you're looking at the likes of Twitter, even the game itself, it advises you at the players it thinks is best for evolutions, and realistically that is not the best use of your time. But don't just take my word for it. Let's just have a wee look at some of the most popular evolutions that have happened, and then we'll see what's actually wrong with them. Let's just take Slobbish Live for example. They released the triple threat attacker when he was up there with being one of the best options for doing it. Then the radioactive promo came out and you got a card which was arguably a lot better, the playstyle aside. And this is something that's happened for a lot of cards that have had really good evolutions, or really popular evolutions. But then I've had promo cards that have come out that have almost made the evolution null and void. I mean, just to name a few, you've got Depay, Kante, Ansu Fati, Guardiol, and a few others as well. And it's almost like they're looking at evolutions to then decide what players to put into the promo, which seems absolute madness, but it kind of leads me on to my point. In my opinion, you should only be evoing players that play for the team that you support, because realistically, yes, even if they get a promo card, it's a bit annoying, but at least you didn't waste your time massively because you enjoy using that player. That player plays for the team that you support. You're happy using that player. And this goes especially for if it's a paid evolution as well. I'll go one step further. I believe that evolutions were added to the game to make a lot more players accessible and usable in game. I mean, I take myself for example. I am a Livingston fan. And Livingston currently sit bottom of the Scottish Premiership. This might be the last time that Livingston are in FIFA or in a game where I can play champs. And unfortunately, Livingston are unlikely to ever get a team of the week and probably never going to get a promo card. So the fact that I'm actually able to get Livingston players up to a level in which they are usable in FUT Champs and where I can have fun with them at a competitive level is unheard of and amazing. And I believe this was the original intent for when Evos were created. Widen the scope for accessible players. And it's very well possible we could end up with a promo down the line, which we get massive upgrades on evolutions, you know, 5-star skills, a selection of plus playstyles. I believe the scope with this is humongous. However, I would just advise very, very heavily not to do the meta cards. Don't let yourself be led down a road by what Twitter is telling you, by what the game is telling you, by what the likes of FUTBIN or FUTGG are telling you. Be clever about it, and also kind of put a bit of emotion into it. You know, do the players in which you want to evo, the players that you want to get into a usable level, because if you're doing the meta players, you have a very high chance that there's going to be promo cards that come out that almost nullify all that time you've spent. Team, let me know in the comments below as well if you've been caught out by any of these promo cards kind of null and voiding your evolution card. But also let me know what cards you are evoing. I would love to know, just to kind of see the variety. I have seen a few people, particularly on this champs, using their evolution cards in their first team, which I do intend to use my full Livingston team at some point on stream in champs to see how we get on. I think this week we got 14 wins, so what should we get, 5 next? But team, thank you all very much for watching the video. Please do subscribe if you're not already, like the video, and if you can, just leave a comment. Even if you don't have anything to say, just leave your favorite emoji for engagement. It all helps, and it helps push the video. But look after yourselves. See you later. Adios.